o'clock. But if you want to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channel so that you can never miss a show. If you miss any part of it, don't forget, you can feel free to, just get on board, join the show, be a part of the Inside family. We would love to have you. All right, so Allison, my dear friend, and here we go. Sliding into people's DMs, that's a real thing. We cyber date, man. This is what we do now. I realize that that's a real thing. WhatsApp too, right? WhatsApp, there's the sexting, but next level. I want to know in my field of cyber dating, this vast openness of meeting new people, and one thing, and I think a lot of people do it too, to increase the poll. I like. Already, just in general, cyber etiquette is a little special. So, what sort of advice would you give to someone who, on how one to approach people, right? Both male and female, right? Because, we're in the 21st century and our sisters approach each brothers as well. And I wonder if that's a healthy thing. That's a whole other show. Yeah, that's a whole other show, like the norms. But how would you go about, what sort of advice would you give when you're talking about cyber dating?
Yeah, so when you're cyber dating, you're going to get to the experience of the whole person that you're with. Person, right? It's just a digital format and there's some text coming from the person's face, and I'm going to click on their profile and see they are recording. Kind of respond to that, right? That's usually what we do. You've got a small window of opportunity to kind of show this person that maybe you're going to more conversation. So you got to make sure that you use that small window of opportunity to really show them that you're different than the rest. And sometimes, you got to think about the word hi. That can work very well when you're in person.
Check, 1, 2.
They can feel your energy. They can look at your face. But when it's in someone's inbox, a hi is just a...
No, it's not going to work.
Are you a liar? Is this a
it's from Samsung? Like, who are you?
Are you a Samsung company, right?
There.
And it's like, I think what we need to recognize, maybe you should do a little bit of research, right? Like kind of peruse their profile, kind of figure out what some of their interests are. And don't be afraid to be so cheeky. Like an old thing I used to use, right? The first thing I would say to a young lady, I would say, I am so upset with you. That's the first line. And so obviously I'll get like a confused face with a question box, like, Liz, what you mean you're upset with me? I'm like, I was just here enjoying my business, and then I came across your profile, and then I had to stop and look. I'm like, how dare you?
Don't send you that game,
I mean, I get married.
Well, I mean, hey, I thought that was arranged, man. I thought that was arranged.
And I use that because I know that so many people at the time who just try to say, hey, you're beautiful. Hey, I'm upset with you. They're like, oh, what did I do here? They're curious now. You have to find a way to pull on people's humanity to kind of engage in conversation online because you don't have the physical element that would allow you to kind of feel more comfortable as you would on a cyber setting. And so that's one of the things that you kind of pay attention to when you're sliding over the person. Don't be afraid to be a little cheeky sometimes.
What do you say to how do you get folks to not go too far? Like they just go way off, right? Like you look gorgeous, which is not bad. It's a compliment. But brothers tend to get cut straight off, right there. Gorgeous is not new news. But how does it not transition to worse? Like I know Tyler, let's just start,
It's a weird thing, right? You gotta recognize, like, you're probably the person that's trying to slide into that person's DM. Like,
cars coming. Melvin. Melvin, I'm streaming now on YouTube. Listen on the web stream. We are on West Bay Street heading east, and there's some rain, shower light rain coming down. These are the outer bands of Tropical Storm Fred that is slowly intensifying over the Cuban coast. We are located in the city of Nassau on the island of New Providence in the Bahamas. The traffic is blocking up because people are rushing into Kentucky Fried Chicken before they close at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. and before the curfew at 9 o'clock on the island of New Providence takes effect. So there's a blockage on West Bay Street East because persons are turning into Kentucky to get their meal for the night.
kind of concerned that obviously this is just on the internet, but this is really what we're doing. We had a big dust up, and it was a big thing. Maybe not big. I don't know if you heard it. Where on Facebook there was this war where the wife was on Facebook telling the sweetheart that you are not the first sweetheart. So you are not the only sweetheart, and I am the wife. So you need to you need to know your place. And I'm like, the wife sounded like she was okay. Babe, I'm trying to figure out, is that do you find in your practice that we are closer to that mindset where we are, because I know it's not healthy, but that this is that our culture, that we have somehow devolved relationships into, um, cheating is probably going to happen, and you stick it out, and the sweetheart is the sweetheart, and this is, this is my territory. Uh, where are we? Do you feel within your practice, if you could say?
Yeah, so I think pain and not healing from our pain has successfully dropped the standard of what it is we should expect. Because people often feel like because I'm holding such a high standard, that's the reason why I'm getting hurt. Because it doesn't seem like people are going to change. But when you start
Wow.
lowering the standard to that level of abuse or that level of disrespect, it means that you no longer see your value as something. It means you start looking at these things as conditions that you depend upon. I've had people tell me straight up, Harrison, I just want a person that's not going to cheat on me more than twice. And I'm like, wow, like you're looking for that. Like
Wow.
you don't realize that you deserve to be cheated on at all. And you know what they would say? They say, no, I realize that I don't deserve to be cheated on at all, but this is the reality of the pool that I'm swimming in.
Mm.
So I said, what's stopping you from swimming into a different pool? And it was loneliness. Sometimes people are so willing to defeat loneliness and singleness that they are willing to swim in a pool filled with algae just so that they can be around someone else. I
Yeah.
don't think that it's ever worth it, but different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's deep, and I think loneliness is a serious one. You said something, um, that the standard is the scary thing, right? That because they've been hurt, they believe that holding that standard high is one of the reasons why they've been hurt. So is it just we've lowered our expectation? Is it that expectations have totally changed, um, and that is our mechanism for protecting ourselves?
I don't think so because a lowered expectation doesn't mean a lowered standard. For example, you may not be happy with customer service in the country, so you lower your expectation that people are going to give you quality service. But it doesn't change the standard. You're still going to require people to do what they're supposed to do. You're still going to hold people accountable. You're still going to put their feet to the fire. So I don't think that our standard should drop with our expectation. I think that our expectation should drop, but we should keep our standards high
Mm.
because we are still someone of value. And just because there isn't anybody to buy the valuable thing, you don't lower the price. Like diamonds never get lowered, right? The prices on Rolex never drops because someone hasn't bought a Rolex in like 3 months. You know what you do that for? You do that for cheap knockoff stuff. You say people ain't buying my clothes, child. Let me lower this price so I can get this inventory.
That's
But
right.
when you know the value of something, you're not dropping the price. You're
Mm.
not going to drop the price on a diamond ring or that diamond watch or that very nice car because you know what it is you have. So your expectation is low. Yeah, people ain't going to want this because they can't afford it. But your
Mm-hmm.
standard is still high. Hey, come correct now. This ain't cubics. This diamond. You need to understand what VVS is over here. This ain't no recycled glass bottle on your finger. You know what I'm talking
Mm.
about?
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't adjust your value to the situation. You understand what the situation is,